Before we begin, a little appreciation to all the viewers of my first post, The Fatal Flaws of Money Management. Thank you for watching my videos and engaging them. You've been awesome to me. I love you guys. It gives me the drive to continuously share my experiences with everyone. Please enjoy my second post, and continue your support for the channel. This is Underdog Millionaire. Thank you. Equipping ourselves for success. Life is a journey that we only know when it begins, but never know when or how it ends. In between, life is a continuous struggle, thus the needs for us to equip ourselves with the right attitude, skills, and knowledge, in achieving our goals, and perform to our fullest in life. A successful life means a life with financial freedom, physically fit and healthy, harmonious family relationship and the freedom to choose what we want to do within what is allowed by the law. Knowing ourselves. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Knowing yourself by other means is to live the life that we truly wanted. Not only that, but also knowing our own self, inside out, what we do, and how we use it to express and bring out the best in us. Having a full understanding of who we are is like having a compass that will give you directions in moving towards your goals in life. Knowing ourselves also means accepting ourselves as a unique individuals and that we are different from one another. No God's creation is the same and there can never be a duplication of another or anyone else. It is that because of these awareness, that we can never be a standout success by imitating someone else, becoming a prisoner of other people's opinions on what they think we should be. Believing in ourselves. Believing in ourselves is the greatest asset in our personal growth. What does it mean? It means to have faith in our own capabilities and talents, that you can do whatever you are supposed to do, if only you believe in yourselves and your capabilities. Overcoming self-doubts and having the confidence to take immediate actions, and get things done. The law of belief states that whatever you believe in, with feelings, will become your reality. You don't believe what you see, instead, you see what you believe in. Believing in ourselves starts with the mental image of what you want to achieve and go all out to reach it. Believing in ourselves would also means, in the absence of scientific research and solid evidence, we must turn to our instinct, and trust our gut feelings in making decisions in our life. Adopting the right mindset. Our minds is like the central processing unit of a computer. The mind is where everything begins, our ideas, our understanding, our visions, values, planning, strategies, beliefs, rules, concepts, premises, sets in its right mode if we were to get the desired results. Our mindset acts as the control processing unit that compiles all the information in our brains, that will be in turn, govern our actions, in getting the results that we wanted in life. Adopting the right mindset is the prerequisite for greatness and success. Setting our own goals daily. Successful people knows their real values in life, and the direction they wanted to go. Successful people are goals-oriented individuals. They made it their habits to write down all the list of goals on what they want to accomplish the next day, before going to bed. Successful people keeps journal of their list of tasks and what they want to achieve, no matter if it's a short-term or a long-term goals, on a regular basis. Successful people are very passionate and focused. Their priority is to execute actions based on their key areas in tandem, or in other words, strongly related with their goals. Can you imagine the cumulative effects of accomplishing goals on a daily basis? It is nothing short of an astonishment. Successful people are goals-oriented and goals-driven. Prioritize. We can be drowned and bogged down by low-value, low-impact activities and ended up doing the wrong things, moving us away from the goals that we want in life if we do not know how to prioritize. Successful people prioritize by performing and finishing one task at a time quickly before moving on to the next one. The law of forced efficiency emphasized that there is never enough time to do everything, but there is always enough time to do the most important thing. The most important thing can never be compromised for the less important thing. It's first thing first, keeping an eye on the objectives, while staying focused and sharp. As the saying goes, take it one oil barrel at a time. Proactive. Successful people are proactive. They make things happen. They have a clear mental image of what they want to achieve. They anticipate hurdles and problems, while arming themselves with answers, possible scenarios, various options and multiple solutions to solve the problem, while being time and energy efficient. Resourceful. Successful people are resourceful and strategic thinkers. They leverage resources to seek out solutions and increase their knowledge base. Resourceful people keeps educating themselves by spending their time gathering new information through means of the media, reading materials, as well as looking things up on the internet. Due to this, resourceful people always seek quick and clever ways to solve their problems.
Subscribe!
Networking. We need friends who we can be counted upon. While we have friends whom we can exchange our ideas through online networking, we also need to surround ourselves with the like-minded people. Who are the like-minded people? Like-minded people are people who shares the same philosophies and visions with ours. By networking with these like-minded people, we can move ahead faster towards our goals by sharing and learning key method ideas, techniques and strategies, as well as the way to put theories and ideas into practices. By sharing ideas and discussing issues, everyone benefits and everybody progresses much rapidly, compares to that of an individual efforts. Like the words of an old maxim, iron sharpens iron. That embodies the simple premise that we grew stronger when we surround ourselves with strong people. Applying the law of compensation. The law of compensation is a very powerful tool when applied to our everyday life. The law states that a person will always be compensated for his efforts and contribution no matter how big or small. It means that what one gives, one gets back, emphasizing that the compensation or benefits received is directly proportionate to the effort that was put in. Successful people understand the laws and keep on doing what they are meant to do, knowing that the returns and benefits that they are going to get back in return would be equal to that of their efforts and contribution. These people understand that, in the long run, their daily contributions and perseverance will lead to a tsunami of success. A successful person would aim to do much more than what is expected of themselves, grinding away that extra mile. Guard ourselves against our enemies. We are sometimes our own worst enemies without we, ourselves, realizing it. Our negative thoughts, self-hatred, doubts, and inability to trust ourselves prevents us from doing things that can improve our lives. Sometimes our own initial taste of success can cause us astray by overindulging in unhealthy activities which could jeopardize our well-being, wasting time and energy, derailing us from accomplishing our goals. We also need to guard ourselves against financial predators, scammers and financial leeches who are always on the lookout for easy praise. Do not underestimate the art of trickery, for many has fallen into their sweet sticky trap, and has their hard-earned lifetime savings wiped out from them in a blink of an eyelids. Some are even more tragic, as they themselves handed these scammers and cheaters their wealth with their own hands, hoping for a handsome return from these so-called investment. To guard ourselves against these enemies, we must understand that we are the most intelligent living creatures living on the face of this planet. Yes, Earth. That, unlike animals, we have the ability to think, reacting to situations, and solve problems, whereas other creatures are inferior in this ability, compares to us humans. We, therefore, must use our intelligence to act, in a manner consistent, with our own self-determined goals and dreams. We humans, have the freedom to choose what we want in life. These predators, however, plays on human weaknesses like greed, easy quick money, our fondness for status, power and recognitions. These financial predators and leeches thrives, by exploiting our greed, to fulfill their own greed. Keeping ourselves abreast of new technology. Keeping up with technology trends is essential, if we are to stay relevant, competitive and successful in today's world. The growth of the internet has been one of the fastest in human history. It has changed every aspect of our life, the way we communicate, how we do business, access to more information, while sharing our own, thus, increased productivity and efficiency. Keeping ourselves abreast with new technologies is the way forward, if we were to be successful, along with everyone else, in this digital age. Investing in ourselves. Financial education. The greatest investment that we can make is to invest in ourselves. Financial education and good health. After the COVID-19 pandemic, the world is facing an economic slowdown, or in other words, a recession. This is when the knowledge of managing our wealth and money is very important. All around the world, we witness not only the sorrows of losing loved ones, due to the pandemic, but also the loss of jobs, the thinning of savings and the loss of investments. There are also opportunities arise from this unfortunate global events, where people made more money, or become protective of their asset from the adverse effects of inflation. Of course, keeping ourselves healthy is always the number one priority that we need to do. You cannot be happy if you're not healthy, no matter how wealthy you are. Homeostasis. The science of balance in management. Successful people appreciate the concept balance in management, that is homeostasis. It's an integral part of managing, and nobody can manage effectively without having a sense of appreciation to the idea of creating balance in whatever that they manage. The art of managing professionally involves the ability to create stability, and this calls for emotional maturity. The ability to manage ability with professionalism. IQ and EQ. Work life with personal life. Knowledge and wisdom. Idealism with pragmatism. All this balance, to ensure a harmonious existences, as well as a key factor in becoming a successful person, of every aspects in life. In the fast-changing world, success is incremental and it is endless. The quest for it is ongoing, and has no arrival and timeline. Success is relative as it means different things to different people. However, we should have our own definition of success, within the context of what we value and prioritize most in life, so we can have a clearer goals, set directions, concrete purposes and better resolves in order to reach and strive towards the highest pinnacles of our life. Reaching those goals is a very exhilarating and fulfilling experience. The 13 points that I have discussed in equipping ourselves for success by no means exhaustive and prescriptive. With that, I hope that this have been a helpful piece for everyone who's tuned into the Let's Talk channel. Do check out the other contents, and thank you, again, for your support. This is Underdog Millionaire. Happy viewing.